him! Stay with me! The ambulance is on its way! My name is Naoki Miura, and I'm a sophomore in high school. On my way to school one day, I came across an elderly woman who wasn't feeling well. With the help of a few more people, I stayed with her until an ambulance arrived. I still managed to make it in time for my first period class, but I had to rush to get there.
Good morning. It's unusual for you to be late, Naoki.
Yeah, I'm a little late. She's so lively this early in the morning. Her name is Shiori Endo, a classmate of mine who transferred to our school a month ago. As you can see, she's a Gyaru. But because of her cheerfulness and the fact that she's a transfer student, she quickly became a popular girl in our class. There is another transfer student who sat next to me too.
Natsu, why did you say good morning to Naoki who's sitting next to you?
She is Natsu Sawada, another transfer student who came to our class about a month before. In contrast to Shiori, she was a quiet and unsociable person. She wore sunglasses and a mask because of her illness and stood out like a sore thumb from the first day she entered our school.
You're ignoring me again. If you're gonna ignore me, I'm gonna tell everyone about what happened.
What is it?
Actually, Natsu hides her face because she's too ugly.
What? I thought she was sick.
That's a lie. If anyone saw her real face, they wouldn't be able to take her seriously. She's monstrously ugly.
That's a bit much, don't you think? You're both transfer students. You should be nicer to each other. The class went silent after Shiori's rant. From that day on, Natsu became even more isolated, and even fewer people spoke to her. Can't we do something about the eerie atmosphere in the classroom? It's awkward. I'm gonna go to my class to get my bag and go home. Huh? Natsu? Is she sleeping? A monstrous face. Her hair looks beautiful, and her face seems perfectly shaped. What on earth does she look like? If only for a moment. Oh no, someone's coming! I quickly hid in the cleaning supplies locker.
There you are.
Why did I hide?
Shiori? It's time to leave school. Let's go home.
Why is she speaking so formally?
We're still in school. Don't speak to me so formally. We have to pretend that we're strangers at school. I've told you so many times. It's just the two of us in here, Natsu-sama. Why don't you take off your mask and sunglasses? You're right.
What? Am I gonna see Natsu's face? I wanna see it. I wonder if I'll be able to see through the crack in the cleaning locker. Whoa! Ouch!
What?
Wow, she's so cute.
Naoki, what you doing in here?
What did you guys mean when you were speaking to each other earlier? Also, Natsu's face.
No, you were eavesdropping.
No, it just happened.
It appears you've already found this out, so I'll just tell you the truth. I transferred to this school to find a soulmate.
Huh? A soulmate?
Shiori is my attendant. She's helping me find my true love. Unmarried women in the Sawada family must hide their true faces and find a man who doesn't judge people by their looks. This rule must be kept secret from everyone except for other members of the Sawada family. If anyone else finds out about it, they must also help the young lady find her soulmate, or they are forced to work on our tuna fishing boat. If the secret gets out, we'll leave the school. This is the Sawada family code.
Huh? So many rules, even when people are usually so free nowadays. Okay, wait, and then what about me? I found out about your secret.
That's right. You must go into forced labor on our tuna fishing boats. Wait a minute. I need you to help me find my soulmate. Natsu-sama. I'm sick of changing schools so often. I can't keep asking you to put on such a show. We need a new ally. Naoki Miura, please lend me your strength.
There was no way I could say no to her. That was the day that my young life changed. The next day, everyone, please listen up. After school today, we're gonna have a karaoke contest to promote friendship in the class. So far, Natsu and Shiori, the transfer students, and I'll be participating. We're looking forward to the rest of you joining in. Natsu had no friends, let alone lovers. The first step is to expand her network. After school,
It's just the three of us in the end.
I wonder if the problem is that you lied about being sick to everyone and then told them that you cover your face because you're so ugly. You've lost everyone's trust, Natsu. It's hard to talk to someone wearing a mask and sunglasses because you can't see their expression. And Shiori, everyone thinks you're mean because all you say is bad things about Natsu. It's no wonder our classmates didn't show up.
Masks and sunglasses are essential items for finding a soulmate. I can't take them off, but I'm sick of the hassle.
A few days later, I was sure that even though she hid her face, if she joined a club activity as a team manager, she would have more chances to meet guys and also enjoy herself. Natsu took my advice to heart.
From now on, I'll be working hard as the manager of the baseball team. Nice to meet you all.
The next day,
I quit being the manager of the team.
why?
Because they only wanted me to do laundry and chores. I almost called Shiori to come and do them for me.
I completely forgot that Natsu is a lady. But that's part of the manager's job. You meet people by integrating yourself into social situations slowly but surely. That's where it all starts.
Will I have to live with masks and sunglasses for the rest of my life? I don't think I'm gonna find my soulmate.
There are all kinds of perverts in the world, sooner or later, Natsu.
That's no consolation.
The young lady's search for a soulmate was proving very difficult. After a while, the school came alive with preparations for the sports festival.
Ugh, what's so fun about a sports festival that makes it worth doing all of this work? Shiori looks like she's having fun. If I could take off my mask and sunglasses, I'm sure I'd be having fun too.
I'll help you. It's boring being alone, isn't it?
What? I didn't ask you to. There's nothing in our rules that says you have to help me.
I wanna help you.
Okay then.
Natsu was tied to her family's rules, and I was intent on following them. I felt like I wanted to be there for her. The sports festival was in its final stages, and the school's special folk dance had begun. The reason it was special was because you were supposed to find someone of the opposite sex to dance with, and then dance with them for a long time. You're a monster!
I haven't said anything yet, but, would you like to dance with me?
Are you kidding me? I'd rather dance with a gorilla!
Why am I in this situation? All I want is to enjoy my life. I've already tried my best.
Natsu, come here for a minute.
What? Your hand? Why are you holding my hand?
Okay, we can still hear the music from this classroom. Let's dance together. No one wanted to dance with me, so I was wondering if you would.
If you say so, I'll dance with you. You should be honored.
Wow, Natsu is so gorgeous!
Jeez, did he say no one wants to dance with him? He's a terrible liar. It was so kind of him to bring me all the way here to this classroom so that I could take off my mask. I wonder if he knows that being nice to me doesn't do him any good. He's such a weird guy, but I guess I'll give you a pass this time.
Oh, thank you. Her smile made me nervous. It had been a while since I'd seen her face. That Saturday, a few days later, it had been raining heavily since early morning. My parents were overseas on a business trip, so I was going out to buy breakfast. Natsu!
I like you, Naoki.
What? Do you like me? What's wrong? You're soaking wet!
Let me stay over your house tonight.
Stay over? I'll run you a bath. Come inside. 15 minutes later.
Thanks for the bath.
Wow! I don't know where to look because she's so hot. Oh, so why did you come to my house?
I had a fight with Shiori.
What?
Shiori lives with me in my house. I spoke to her about something and we had a big fight, so I ran away.
What did you talk about?
Well, about what I just told you when I met you at the door. Oh no, did you forget? I confessed my feelings to you. You should be happy.
No, I mean, two shocking things suddenly entered my brain and I couldn't process them. Doesn't all of this violate your family's code?
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being called the one and having to follow our rules. When I told Shiori that I liked you, she was very much against it. She may look flashy, but she's very serious and inflexible. So, do you have anything to say to me?
I'm glad to hear it. I like you too, Natsu. I'm attracted to your perseverance and how hard you work.
Wow, I'm so happy. I didn't know we both had feelings for each other.
Hey, Natsu!
Let's run away together right now.
Run away?
I fell in love with someone who saw my face, so I've broken my family's code. My father will never allow it, so I'll have to run away as far as I can go. Get ready. Where are we going? A deserted island? Overseas?
Wait a minute. Before we go anywhere, give me a chance to speak to your father. Maybe I can convince him. We're in high school. Running away isn't realistic.
Do you really want to meet my father? He'll definitely turn you away.
The next Sunday, I went to Natsu's father's house to meet him. Nice to meet you.
No need to say hello. I'll be blunt, I'm not gonna allow you to date my daughter. Shiori already told me about it, but it's against our family's rules. It's nothing to do with you.
I'd like to go out with Natsu.
Our family's rules have been passed down for generations. We can't break them because of one person's selfishness.
Even if it's your beloved daughter's wish, isn't your daughter's happiness more important than some code?
Naoki.
What? I'm the head of the Sawada family, and I have a duty to pass on our traditions. Don't talk to me as if you understand.
You're making so much noise in here. What's going on? If you're shouting at our guest, your dignity as the head of the family will be in question.
Well, Chairperson, I'm in the middle of something. If you'd have told me you were coming, I'd have sent a driver for you.
Grandma. Oh my! You're...
Oh, it's you!
What? Naoki, do you know my grandmother?
Natsu's grandmother was the chairperson of the Sawada family's company, and apparently her father wasn't too happy about her having that position. It seemed that he'd have enough of her.
Son, this man saved my life when I fell ill by the side of the road, and yet you yell at him. What's wrong with you?
I didn't know that. The truth is, Natsu broke our family code and asked to be in a relationship with this boy who has already seen her face.
The code? That thing disappeared a long time ago.
What?
My husband and I loved each other deeply, and we broke the code too. We eloped and married each other, and then reconciled with our parents when we were born, son. We had always had our doubts about the old-fashioned rules that were being implemented. For decades, we went to the graves of our ancestors and asked them for help so that women born in our family would not suffer. We begged. Then, I saw a vision of our ancestors in a dream, and they gave me permission to break the rules. Why didn't you tell us that earlier? Natsu, you cannot miss this chance. He seems like such a kind person.
The next day, I was happy to be back enjoying my normal life. Hey, who's that girl next to Shiori? Isn't she cute? Natsu.
What?
Good morning, darling.
Good morning, Natsu.
You still haven't called me darling.
I'm still getting used to it.
Your cute little selfish Natsu has finally shown her true self at school.
What? Is that Natsu?
Shoo! Don't you dare go near her!
She finally stopped looking for a soulmate and no longer had to hide her face. From then on, she went to school without her mask and sunglasses, and the other boys looked at me with envy. She's a little selfish, but I really like her who works wholeheartedly towards her goals.